Hey. Okay, look. I already know. You never met nobody like me. Never have you ever. But you gon' find out. First off, I'm not your average Negro. I heard the beat, a pencil grabbed me and said, here we go. I was with it as soon as I heard the strings in it. Johnny Storm lit it up, but waited until the thing hit it. Sue Storm made the beat, got a fantastic engineer.
How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now?
Yo. Yo.
Oh, it's the
What's up,
bro? What's up?
Man, loving life, bro. You feel me? Loving life.
I feel you, man. Good to see you again, good sir.
Yes, sir. Everything's sounding good. I'm nice, clear. I'm good. I'm clean.
As crispy as a brand new hat out of Lids.
Come on now. Bars. Let's go. I'm about to have fun.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So am I sounding okay on your end?
Oh, perfect.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's on and popping. What I was talking about, I was kind of giving a little introduction about, who you are, the things that you had. This is just my little idiot, like 10% of what you had done in the past. And yes. I don't even know what you got going on now. So you can kind of give them a little rundown of what you got going on now.
Oh yeah, man. So it's things continue to upgrade with me. I finally got things in perspective because things that I was doing in the past, I'm still doing a lot of that stuff just at another level. But I had to come to a place where I had to break down who, like what I am. My mentor asked me like later in the year last year, like, so I was like, yeah, I'm in the middle of finishing this comic book. He's like, a comic book? Like, what do you do? What are you? And he asked me that question. And I was like, that's such a great question. Because normally, hey, Blaze, what you do? Man, I'm a radio host. I'm a studio engineer. I'm a rapper. I got a TV network. I got a magazine. I got this. I got that. So it was always so many answers I had to give. So I had to figure out what that was. And I came up with the term confluencer. You know what I'm saying? I came up with that term. Yeah. Right. And for me, what a confluencer is, like when I break that down, a confluencer doesn't just, post content. It's not just one thing. It's everything. The converge is what we do is we converge influence. The creativity, the infrastructure, the music, the promotion, the everything. Like when two things like flow seamlessly together at once, it's what a confluence is. When two rivers, are from two separate streams or whatever, when they hit and they come together, they're working together as one, they're now one river. That's kind of what it is that I do. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I'm a confluencer.
That's crazy. That's insane. And to put that into perspective as well, like, I was in there trying to give some type, before you got on, like some type of introduction. I'm like, well, he does so many different things. I can't just say one thing. And so now to label it as a confluencer, like, that's right there. That is a trademark, that.
Straight up.
Yeah, great explanation too, as far as the things that you do. And many other people are probably in that same realm, on that same boat, that they do so many different things. Like, that's the classification because it encompasses so many different things.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it makes, and I learned that having that title makes my job so much easier as far as helping someone else that will hire me to do a job for them, because excuse me, I didn't realize how it could be overwhelming to someone. I had somebody who worked with me but didn't, and I just asked them, what made you not really take the advantage? I didn't want to put too much on you. I mean, I'm like, you running the radio station, you run the radio show, you're doing this and you're doing that. And I just felt like I wanted what I asked for to get done properly. And I felt like it If I would have asked you to do something else, then it would take away. I'm like, and I just had to be like, no, I kind of got a team of, of certain things and certain people to, but he didn't know that, he just see me front and center. I do this, do this, do this, do this. So it was like, all right, I have to have something simpler because people can just assume that it's something that is not. So, it works out.
And I kind of thought about, kind of related to music, just the music aspect of it, like the executive producer.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't mean you have to be hands-on with every little thing at all times. It's just you oversee it and make sure that it gets done to a certain standard and quality.
Exactly.
And no matter how many hands you're in, they just see executive producer. They're like, oh, okay. I used to think it was, oh, he just, did all the music and he executed everything. I'm like, no, he oversaw or she oversaw everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Influencer. And that's it right there.
Yeah,
and
bro.
Then you said recently I saw that I don't know if you were joking or not, but yeah, like a secretary, you just hired a secretary or something like that.
Oh, man, it's been the best thing in the world, bro. It was, bro, for real, because it was like I have so much going on, and there are times I'm just missing appointments, and my Google Calendar is on point. But the problem is, let's say I'm on the phone talking to I'll say an investor, and then the Google Calendar go off while I'm on that call. But also somebody just wrote me on Instagram or somebody so all those notifications went off. I'm human. I'm liable to click on one, get caught up in that. Say if there's a post, oh, Flava Hype want me to hit him up. Let me hit him up real quick. I done forgot all about that Google reminder. And now I'm like, how did I miss this appointment? I know my Google. I'm like, why didn't my Google tell me? Google told you 3 times. I'm like, no, I need a person that's going. And what's crazy, I was just venting to this person. I was venting like, yeah, I need the secretary, I need this. And it was like, well, why don't I do it? And I'm like, I ain't trying to force you to da-da-da-da. I was like, no, let's give it a trial run and da-da-da-da, and we'll do this. And I'm like, it was a blessing. And man, I ain't missed that damn appointment since. I got reminded for this.
Oh, see, already. That was just like a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks or something like that.
Well, yeah.
I even, I had someone, because you never really know. Someone could just be good at something, just naturally good at it, better than I might be at it, just because it's just what they do. Blah, 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 blah. Like, cool. But I never thought about having them like on my team. And nor did I even think to do that, because it's like, oh, I'm thinking I have to be a business. I have to have this and this and this. And you don't really have to have all that right away.
Yeah.
Have the people in place and have them doing it.
Yes.
And once it gets to another point, then you bring them along with you, because you've already built up a relationship and a quality and a familiarity. So that rapport is there as well.
Exactly.
And, I just came in like someone just, to me, like someone I kind of worked with, I never thought of it like that. And, they're like, hey, if you want, I can like be an assistant. I know you have a lot of things going on and coming up. I can be your assistant to help. I'm like, well, that'd be cool. But then change the title, because there's more to it than just the assistant. Exactly. They were like, hey, how about business consultant? Because that encompasses so many other things. Exactly. And it actually describes better what it is that I do. I'm like, exactly. Thank you. And since that point, it's been like this and this and this and like things that I wouldn't even thought of, that I kind of knew were things, but they were like, nah, make sure you focus on this right here, and just like easy steps. So it's been a game changer for real.
Yeah, gotta have that. Gotta have a team in this. And I thought for the longest, I ran this thing of I've been let down by so many people. When I first started, I had a team, and every member except K Will, shout out to K Will, have dropped the ball. And there's been a whole bunch of damage control I've had to run and a lot of different things. So then I was like, I'm just going to do things myself. And I have, but I'm a fiance, father of 2 now, because, my fiance's daughter. So that's 2 kids. One's a senior, one is graduated and getting ready to go off into life. So there's that responsibility in its own. I live with lupus, so all the responsibilities that I need to do to make sure I stay healthy. There's just those alone. And then of course we live in a country right now where it's chaos, so life be lifing. So with that being said, it's like you're gonna need a team to keep your sanity with all the stuff that gotta get done. And that a secretary was a crucial part of the team I needed, because Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming without you even realizing it. It can sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you like you don't even know that it's there. Like when you get like dehydrated or something like that, like, you don't realize it's coming up
Exactly.
until you're just dehydrated and you can't move right.
I didn't even get nothing to drink. It's crazy.
That's crazy though, man. But congratulations on that. I'm glad you making moves, and we
Thank you, bro.
trying to do some things. We've come in contact. We've had some collaborations and working and things like that, and supporting each other. So congratulations and big ups to you on continuing to do what you do.
Yeah, for something that you don't know, I use you as an example every time, because a lot of times I get hired to speak to kids, at different little schools or youth programs or whatever. So they'll bring me on, and it'll be like, you're somebody that's running the business, blah 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 blah. They always ask questions and stuff. So when I'm giving them a breakdown on how to do things, because a lot of them immediately assume that when they get into this, it's all about going viral right away and all of those things. I'm like, you need to build a foundation first. You have to understand that viral don't come right away. Sometimes that flash in the pan may happen and that lightning in the bottle can happen, but that's not the norm. So you want to put yourself in position, and I use you so many times because you have so many people hire us for campaigns to do stuff. You work the stuff to the best of your ability. Since we first met you to now, you have a clothing line. You promote your clothing line. You now we got the show that we on right now. You have dropped music videos. You've done so freaking much in that little bit and it may seem like, because while you're in it, like, dang, I ain't performing at this place. That you have done so much during that time the right way, that all of that stuff it built to something. A lot of the people who were during that journey you were on, that had all the flashy Instagram posts and all these different campaigns, a lot of them are still in that same position doing nothing. There's really no growth. Still don't got merch. Still don't got, and it's because everybody was trying to go for that little quick thing. You're somebody this is a mountain that we're climbing. You climbing that mountain.
Hey,
you feel me? You climbing that mountain. And that's the example that I give to people. So Flava Hype is used every single time. You don't understand how many times you're used when I'm doing these things. So I just never shared that with you. So I always meant to. It's just it's just out of sight, out of mind. So I'm telling you now.
I understand. Wow, I never thought that. One of the biggest things for me is I guess it could be a double-edged sword, because as far as my music goes or involved in any form of entertainment, I would like to know that I've reached some people and been able to positively influence them in some kind of way, encourage them to spark an idea, a creative idea that starts something with them, whether it be a song or an idea for a creative element of some sort, something like that. But like, I want to do that, but at the same time, like, I don't really do it for like credit. I mean, but if they happen to find me and say, hey, I saw what you did, and that made me create this, and I'm like, that's the most gratifying thing in the world to me, to just know that, wow, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, what I did helped influence someone who didn't really have that at that time.
You know what the biggest thing was? The biggest thing is I use, and it sucks, and that's a whole nother conversation of Meta deleting my Facebook and all of that. But before that happened, the one thing that I've used, I probably only did 2 classes after my Facebook was deleted, but all the 8, 9 or whatever, one of the videos that I always use was the video where you just came out and it was just the mental health one. And you went there, because I always tell them, everybody think that when you're getting into this game, the stuff that they have to work on is like my stage presence, my this, my that. I'm like, the one thing that's so crucial in this industry is your mental health, because I'm like, you don't understand. You go on a review, you put your music out on a review show, and you got all your hopes up. You don't know that this host can be one of those ones that's like, man, this dude just said the word Power Ranger, trash can sound, man. And then everybody in the audience is now on this dude. He's not even letting the verse play all the way through. Yeah, I'm coming through listen, man, y'all hear this? Save that trash. And everybody in the audience, trash. And it'll destroy your confidence if you're not prepared. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's just one example of many. And I was like, you have to be transparent as a person. I break down your, when you just like this another thing that I miss about Facebook, because you post on Facebook when you'll have a statement, and what do you normally call them? You call them
random post from a Negro.
Random post from a Negro. And I'm like, all of these are a part. I said, this is consistency. He's using this platform because people see him as a brand. It ain't just about the music. They get personable with him. They know that I just break, you do things with such structure. And I just broke all of that stuff down. And this is the way you do it. A lot of it ain't the flashiest, but there's longevity in this, and there's consistency in this. And when it works and when it pops, all of this is the foundation of why it did. So yeah, bro. Yeah, you're doing it the right way. Keep doing what you're doing. Straight up.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I would have never thought. I know you said you hadn't had a chance or opportunity to let me know that. But I'm like, wow, that blows my mind that something that I did reached and actually resonated somehow. And if it's helping other people,
it's authenticity. You're very authentic with how you are. You are who you are. You say you're gonna do something, you do it. You're a man of your word. All of those things reflect in shows, in the work, in the music you're doing. And when someone gives you a shout out, they're doing a music video, doing your song or whatever, you post that video, you shout them out, show them love, let them know that they're appreciated. A lot of people don't do that. They don't even think of the simplicity to do that. And I wanted that when I show the stuff to these kids, it's not all about, I want y'all to understand, it's not the industry, all this stuff that you see and the glamour and all of that stuff. These people are only showing you 20% of what all of this actually is. You don't see the depression because everybody been telling them no, the writer's block, what's going on, the bad negotiation deals, the money that they just lost because somebody didn't file something, no paperwork correctly. It's like there's so much of this industry that y'all just do not know. So when I'm showing y'all stuff, I'm not finna show y'all the flashy artists with the dope videos or whatever. I'm showing y'all the right way how to have longevity in this. And you're one of the best blueprints. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you're killing it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. As a matter of fact, you mentioned some of the things going on, and I'm actually shooting a video next weekend.
Yes, sir.
And it's it's actually going to be in Pensacola, Florida.
Hey,
so
let's go.
Yeah, it's not quite the bottom. It's not the bottom, but it's around there. It's around the ankle. It's not where the big toe is. It's around the ankle.
The ankle.
But yeah, so I'm trying to make some things happen, man. And now it's a different world when I haven't got to that level yet, but if you think about where it can go once you kind of become established and you can work on just the music and just the entertainment aspect and make sure that the business side is taken care of, and you have someone that you trust as the whole, the secretary or the business consultant, like all that. It helps. I promise you it helps. Yes. It helps with your mental health.
Yep, big time.
It's huge. Oh, man. So I wanted to have this interview, with you. I know you had an interview with me before. Yep. And even, shout out to Kayla, you mentioned Kayla was the, I call it curls, but because she had curly hair.
Say it, curls, legs, either one.
One of the things now, and this is going to be, the show that I'm it's my show, but I'm not producing it, but it's just being in contact with some of the right people and doing things the right way and being consistent. That's an element of it that can come from that. Because I was consistent, someone kind of recognized what I was doing, and I got connected with them, and they were like, hey, I really like this music that you're doing right here. What would you think about putting on a show? I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to perform, of course. So then working with them and staying in contact with them.
Yeah.
They put me onto a show. I had a concert in Austin a few months ago, where I was the headliner. And it was like the biggest thing for me. I'm like super duper small time, but I'm like, it's a step. So I'm like, once you start building up, you can gain more things from that. So at that point, he was like, and it went extremely well. He said, hey, what if we set up another thing right here? Let me talk to you about what it is you're trying to do. I let him know. I said, hey, one of my biggest things now is trying to get my music into sync. Sync licensing is huge. And I'm like, because once I kind of realized, I'm like, hey, that can actually last a long time.
Especially that Ezekiel music, boy. That pick your poison, still in my that pick your poison, crazy, bro. Just
Like, if you get one, I'm talking about, and like, just imagine if some song that I didn't really think was, I mean, not that I don't think it's great, but
yeah,
I didn't think it was gonna go where it would. If someone called Wind Up was like, hey, I want to use that song, and like, I'm just throwing this out there, like next Fast and Furious movie.
Mm-hmm. Come on, for real.
And that's it.
Jersey
I'm
Shore
good.
did a.
I'm good. I mean, I'm gonna keep pushing, but I'm like, bro, if it gets on something like that, as many screens as it touches around the world, like, bro, come on, man,
Jersey Shore did a movie called a B-list movie called Jersey Shore Massacre. So it didn't. It wasn't like prime time where it came directly on TV. It was one of the ones that went straight to DVD at the time. This was 2009 or 10 or something like that. And there's a song that I produced in, I was on it, but on the chorus, it was called Out of My Head. So what they did for Jersey Shore Massacre was like a horror movie, a comedy / horror movie. So it was so cool. I was like, how are they going to use this song for the horror movie? I know Jersey Shore, so maybe it'd be a party scene or whatever. The transition was the girl was running in the woods, the bad guy was chasing her. She leaned up against a tree and screamed, and then it chopped her head off. And right as the head came off, it transitioned to the beach. Can't get you out of my head, even though I'm done. Bro, I was rolling it. It was so fire. I was like, okay, I see what y'all did there. That was beautiful.
They have crazy ideas with some of the songs where they place it, man.
It was beautiful. I loved
it. Oh man, I would have hit the floor with that one. Like, I know, but that another example though. You never know, so that's why you want to stay consistent, because even if you, even in some of those music libraries, I was like, I don't want to be in a library, but like, bruh, put it in a library. You might not be doing anything with it, but a long time, someone was, hey, this song right here will fit right there. Mm-hmm. Because you're not going to be thinking about the song anymore.
Exactly.
So you're not going to be actively shipping.
Even the stuff on TikTok. There are so many TikTok videos of people. There are artists like Boosie, for example, that BOOSIE. That is so insane how that song is one of the top streaming songs in the world right now. And he don't push the song, but a lot of people are using it for their TikTok videos. There's one dancer that does the thing where he do this crazy dance that's hilarious to me. And he do it for all this content, but it's streaming that song. So you never know what's going to get picked up. The only way you won't know if you never put the stuff out, you know?
And I have learned even a lot of even some mega producers out there. One was, what's his name? Jazzy Jeff.
Yes.
Because he had to, convince Will, not necessarily convince Will, but it's like, hey, don't sit on music. Like, put it out there. Because it's, even if it's old to you, it's going to be new to someone else. So just put the music out there, let them vibe to it, let them create whatever wave they might create with it. As long as it's out there, it can be heard. If you're sitting on it, why'd you even make the song?
I'm telling you. You did.
So I had to think like, man.
Dang, has it been 3 years? 2 or 3 years for High Crunk
About 2.
About 2 years?
No, well, when y'all heard it, it's like 5-6 years since I made the song, something like that. So
that's insanity. So a song that's been made more than 5 years ago. Like one of the classes that I was able to talk to were a hip hop dance class or whatever, and when played the song, you see them crumping and doing all of them and loved it. Like, oh, that's fresh and that's brand new to them. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So it's like you put the stuff out. If you, the good thing you finally decided to put it out, because you never know.
Yeah, it could catch fire. Once I put that first album or the first EP out there, that Controlled Substance, I was like, I'm gonna put some more stuff out there. Got a good review, good reception, warm reception. I'm like, let me just keep putting it out there, because stack it up, because your catalog is going to get bigger. Other people can access it. Say, for instance, if you were to blow up, or if I were to blow up off of a song or something, they're going to look to your catalog. And if you got like 3 songs, they're like, what? I mean, I like this song, but I'm going to move on to someone else because he only has that one, so I'm only going to like that one. You don't have much more else for them to invest in.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, I got to keep hitting them. So I'm pushing more out there now. Oh man, yeah. So, but that's just the main thing. I mean, you're speaking on consistency and building your brand, building your product and your name just through consistency. It's not about. It'd be cool if you got that fire hit off of one song, whatever. But I mean, if you're banking on that, all right.
I'm telling you,
try your luck. You can still have that viral hit while you're still making consistent content and making consistent songs too. So
exactly, because that one little hit don't mean that they're gonna like the rest of the music. Like my boy, shout out to my boy Young Wild, and he had that good energy. I don't need no negativity. That song went super viral, super fire. So many celebrities used it. He put out 2 songs since then, but they didn't do the same. And there's nothing he did. Both the songs he put out were good. Videos were better than the Good Energy song. One of them is better than the Good Energy song to me, but it was just that song just did something that was different for people. And it, so there's no guarantee that fire and that hype gonna stay there, so it's good to just stay consistent. So when it don't fall, you're still getting booked for places. You still got an audience that can go and grab other things, and you know what I'm saying. So you gotta keep working because there's no guarantee.
Big facts. Big facts. So nice.
The Pride and Egos line of athletic wear is a brand that tells a story about people representing individuality, diversity, equality. Everybody's got our own story. What's your story?
I got the Carolina Reaper flow. Been embedded in me ever since I was an embryo. If you want proof, stop looking in the pudding. If you wanna take charge, gotta get some good footing. And keep it greasy like the axle on a wheel. You Wonder Woman are missing in high heels. Geppetto with my flow, I'm a lyrical puppeteer. I don't even use the brakes, I just accelerate and steer. Have you ever met somebody like me? I'm too clever when it comes to annihilating the feed. Too bad because I am the only person I see who can never think of taking it to the level I be. Come on, never. Have you ever met somebody like me? I'm too clever when it comes to annihilating the feed. Too bad because I am the only person I see.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Believe the Hype. And remember, don't believe the hype unless it's Flava Hype.